Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And I am actually filming two videos today. So if you watch, hopefully you watch both of them. And if you've seen this outfit twice, I mean, yeah, I know a lot of people, if they film the same day, my cat's rubbing against the tripod, excuse that. If they film in the same, like multiple videos the same day, they change their outfit, and I'm not going to do that because let's be real. And the video that I actually record second will be uploaded first. So all of this will already be explained. But I want to get cleaning done before I make that video, so we're going to do a cleaning video, and then we're going to do my coming back video, which hopefully you've already seen by now. And so yeah, so we're going to get started. But first things first is I need to make a matcha.
Hello guys, and yes, I actually recorded this video first before any of my other videos. I'm just now getting to edit it and get it out to you guys. So yeah, making my morning matcha. I don't have them every morning. I used to, but I don't know. I just haven't been doing that much lately. I'm gonna have to go for a second because I'm gonna start talking to you here in a minute, but I will be right back.
So the mess that is my living room, this is my life. It's a disaster. I've been really busy lately, and I can't even, we're going to tie those before we start chewing on them. I don't know. I've just been so busy like running and stuff lately that this is what happens. You know, my kids that live with us all the time are grown. They are teenagers now. And dogs are worse than toddlers, I swear. They're, at least these ones are. They're just as messy. But yeah, so we have a disaster that we have to get cleaned up. And, what is in your mouth? Okay, it's bone. Yeah, that's all. That's all. That's what we're gonna do. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things because I'm recording this video, like I said, before the next video. So technically this is my first video back, but that one's going to be posted first. So I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, and we all know that I can talk a lot. So let's just get to it. And if you see my TV paused, it's because I love watching the channel The Wads. If you don't watch it, you should. She's so funny. And so I'll take like a 10-minute break, and I'll sit down and I'll unpause it and I'll watch it, and then I pause it, and then I get up and I do that. That's how I work. I know some people can't sit down once they get started because they say if they sit down they'll never get back up, but that is not the case for me. So yeah, that's it. Let's get started.
Okay, yes, as I was saying, I'm trying to not even touch my microphone because I know that I tend to be a little obnoxious moving it around, so I'm trying not to. But anyways, yeah, I recorded this video first so you can see no fall decor, nothing like that. I still have my old rug out. I can't remember when I got the new one and if you've seen it yet or not. Probably in the fall decor video. I'd have to look back. I don't remember. But yeah, I started, sometimes I clean this up at night. Sometimes I'm just like, screw it, I'll get it in the morning. And this was apparently one of those days where I said, screw it, I will get it in the morning. So yes, Roxy was particularly, I gotta turn the sound off on my phone. Roxy was particularly wound up on this day. Roxy is the puppy, and even though her size, she is still a puppy. She will not be a year old until December 27th. So she is just basically a little puppy stuck in a big dog body. Normally I can listen to what's going on in my video while I'm doing a voiceover, but today it is just like, nope, you can't hear what you're saying on the video. So I'm trying desperately to make sure that I don't talk over myself in the different parts. Gotta go.
This was my daughter's boyfriend's, and he didn't want it anymore, so he gave it to my little stepson, who is 6 now, if you remember him just being like a little peanut from my videos. But he is 6 now, and he gave it to him, and he brought it down from his room the one day to watch TV in the living room, and I was like, whatever, that's fine, you know. I know you guys can't see me. So I was like, whatever, that's fine, you know. And I just figured, you know, we would, after he left from the weekend, hold on, there's a cat in the drink. Get out of there. We would just take it back upstairs to his room. But then now, like, my daughter's boyfriend sits on it, my son sits on it, so I'm like, I guess it's part of the living room decor now. And it has a little hole up here at the top that I need to sew, and until I do that, I get little beads all over the place, and it needs more filling. So great. Do you see this? Why? Why? This is teenagers. Just so you know, any of you out there that has little ones, I know little ones are hard, but this is teenagers. It is pouring down rain now. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's not awesome because I have dogs now. Stop it. Stop it. Roxy, stop it. No, we don't find Mommy's strings. My life is chaos 110% of the time now, but honestly, like, I love it. Because you gave your babies a home. Yeah, it's chaos all the time here, all the time, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. Hey, no, we don't do that. No. You are wound up today. You can't go outside either because it's raining. Okay, back to work.
The joy of teenagers, rain, and puppies. So yeah, I still had my old rug, and I do get rid of this rug, and I got a different rug. I actually love this rug. I really do. I still love this rug. I gave it to my sister or my mom, whoever ends up using it, but I really do love this rug. But the problem with this rug is it is as you can see, like a real shaggy rug, and with the amount of animals that we have now, that's why if it looks like I'm vacuuming the crap out of it, it is because I am vacuuming the crap out of it. I would have to vacuum it in like, like go this way and then go this way and then go this way. And I was having to get my carpet scrubber out like once a week, and it would look nice for like a day or two, and then it would start to me look dingy again, and it was just a lot, it was like that's all I was ever doing. So it's not as squishy, it's actually very, very flat, but it's a washable rug. Now, I don't actually, quote unquote, wash it in the washer, but I can run my Tinyco over it, and oh my gosh, is my life 10 times easier.
Okay, so I just recently got this. The Tinyco, right? That's what I'm saying. Let me look. Hold on. Hold on, Dodge. Tinyco T3 Pro 4 1. I believe. Yes. Anyways, I mean, if you're here, I'm sure you watch other cleaning videos, and you can see them all over YouTube in the various different models of the same type of thing, right? So I was fairly recently, I've been like, because like I said, you see them all over YouTube, right? People use them all the time. And they're pricey. And I was always like, because I have a stick sweeper. Awesome. I didn't use it just now, but I do use it a lot. And I'm like, you know, I have the O-Cedar spin mop, and I have the Shark, like, the one that you push a button and it sprays, you know. I have the regular one too, but I use that for my walls. But, so I'm like, I don't really need to spend the money on this when I have the things to do it like the normal way, you know? Which is true, you don't need this. But in my current stage of life with all of these babies, and by babies I mean the four-legged kind, especially dogs that come in and out, and weather conditions, you know, even like they'll sit and get their feet wiped, they're really good about that, but it's still, you know, like it's dirty. So anyways, I was at a friend's house and she had the Shark version, and so I got to see it in like real life, you know, like touch it, see it in action in real, you know, life, and I was like, and then the one night, I don't even remember why I looked or why I was on there. But regardless, I was on QVC, and not only was this one on sale, I want to say for like $2.50, but it was also on 5 Easy Pays. Yeah, 5 Easy Pays. And I was like, I showed it to my husband, and he knows, because I've been talking about these things forever, and he was with me at the person's house, that when I saw her version, my rug needs scrub so bad. We're gonna ignore that for the day, right? Anyways, rambling. I said, what do you think? And he's like, I think you should get it. And I was still like, because I'm like a spaz when it comes to spending money, you know? Especially on something like for myself, so to speak. And he was like, just get it. You've been wanting one for a while. Like, it's on sale. It's on 5 Easy Pays. Just get it. And I did, obviously. I did. And I'll tell you what, this thing has changed my life. That sounds dramatic, but it's true. It makes my life so much easier. And when I tell you, with all the animals that we have, I can still confidently say that my floors have never been cleaner. And I've had steam mops too. I don't know if I still have one floating around here or not. But my floors have literally never been cleaner. So not only does it like save me time, because if you saw, like, I took the sweeper hose and got around like the cracks and crevices, because you can't do that with this, you know. But it saves me time because I can vacuum and mop all in one. But it actually like scrubs the floor, like instead of me being like, you know, like really scrubbing the floors, like this thing does it for me. It shows me on here like the, you know, if like it'll light up red if there's like a dirtier spot, so you know to go over it a few times till it turns to blue. It's just so nice. It cleans itself, basically. You still have to like rinse out the tank and stuff, but it scrubs, you know, it cleans itself, and it's just awesome. Not sponsored. I wish, wouldn't that be nice? But if you know, ever think about spending your money, I know it's hard to spend money on something, you know, that's something like this, you know, where you can deem it unnecessary, and it is unnecessary. But my floors have literally never been cleaner. Even with all the different things that I've had to clean my floors, this by far. And if you don't know, it's a vacuum mop in one. It's basically like a carpet scrubber, but for your hard floors. You know, it has a clean water tank and a dirty water tank, and yeah, it's basically a carpet scrubber for your floors, but it will sweep up, like you don't have to run the vacuum first. It does it all. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. I know I've been rambling, but that's what I do. If you're not new here, you know that I do tend to ramble. But yeah, I just wanted to take a minute and really tell you guys about this because it has truly made my life a ton easier, and it's even better because, like I said, it makes my floors cleaner than I ever could, even like using all my elbow grease, you know, like scrubbing with the other things. This thing does with like no effort from me. I'm basically just the person behind it, you know? And it can like practically take off on its own. So awesome. 110% recommend. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna use it now. Finish cleaning.
Now, when I tell you this thing has been a lifesaver, I mean it's been a true lifesaver. And like I said, with my new rug, I can just run it right over the rug. It cleans the rug. 'Cause it's so flat, it's okay to use on this one. Okay, technically it doesn't say you can run it over rugs, but like my new rug is so flat, there's like hardly anything to it. But it works out really good for the stage of life that we are in. And yeah, I use this thing all the time. And when I say that it's fantastic, I mean it's fantastic. Like if you have been on the fence like I was for so long, I say get it. I literally use it all the time. It's truly a great invention. I use it all the time. It just works out so well. Like, I feel like it would be good for anybody, but especially if you have kids or pets, especially, that or dogs that are coming in and out, and it's just, I cannot rave about this thing enough. It is worth every single solitary penny.
We are in the kitchen now, and I know that the lighting sucks. Like, I know that. It's a crappy day outside, and I got you guys a new camera last year, so there's that. But, I can't. I have loads and loads and loads of animals, and I cannot carry around a complete light setup and my camera on a tripod. So I'm sorry. I've had somebody comment on my video before about the lighting being bad, and I'm aware the lighting is bad. I live in an old house. This is a normal house. Like, it's old, and we don't have a ton of windows. But we're in the kitchen, and if you just saw my cat and you're thinking, you allow your cats on the counters? No, in fact, we do not allow our cats on the counters. I would have removed him, but I was talking to you guys. But, yeah, so basically now we just have to clean up this mess out here, and I'm already tired. Oh, this is one of those days, That's fantastic. Roxy wants to go outside, and it stopped raining now, but it rained just long enough to soak everything, which is great. So glad we just cleaned the floors in the living room.
Look at my little Luna sitting there on the stool. Luna is our Savannah cat. I don't know if you've gotten to see her yet, but she's a sweetheart. She has a very distinct meow that when she wants something, she lets you know it for sure. But those are all the drinks that I brought out from the living room, that everybody leaves just enough in it that I have to dump them all out before I carry them to throw them away. So awesome. And nobody is behaving on this day. Everybody, like, they're not supposed to be on the counter, but, look at little Luna behaving herself when everybody else isn't. Oh, I was just showing off a little bit and showing you guys that my daughter got into college, one that she really wanted to go to. She actually got accepted into multiple ones, but there's one particular that she decided to go, and they gave her a pretty nice scholarship. Not one to cover the whole thing, but pretty good, and we're just so super proud of her for getting that. So that's exciting. I just wanted to show you. Of course, I covered up where she was going because, that's just the safe way to do it.
And if you're wondering how many times I wipe off my counters in a day, I think the answer is somewhere around 736. No, I don't really know, but it's a lot. But our Sam's Club order just came, like this shipping. I don't live remotely close enough to get delivery. But yeah, so it kind of comes like some stuff will come one day and some stuff will come another day. So this is the part that's coming today. So we're going to get that and get it opened. And yeah. No. Alright. Had to change a camera battery there. And where is my box opener? Awesome. I literally have two. Cool. Ah! Oh, I just broke the tape dispenser. You, ma'am. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, Roxy. Okay, scissors it is, I guess. What kind of schmutz is here? I just wrote this. I must have, I don't know. Okay. You're never supposed to open boxes towards yourself. Back when I worked at Wendy's when I was a teenager, I had this one boss that would yell at me all the time for opening boxes like that. And so don't ever do it. These are just, oh my goodness. Get down. Chips, and chips, and chips, and chips. Because we were running low on snacks. And when you see the pantry, you're probably going to be like, running low? Really? In my house, this is running low, and Nico is being bad. Nico. And when we start to run out of snacks, everybody dies. Everybody acts like they're dying. We have nothing to eat. And I'm like, what do you mean? It's so funny though. The other night at dinner, my husband and my son were actually discussing, I don't even remember how it came up, but something came up about like whenever I get sick, and my son was like, it gets bad around here when mom gets sick, like when I'm talking like I'm down for the count, like I've got the flu or something, and he's like, because all we have left is ingredients, meaning they eat everything that they can that doesn't involve preparation. And then they're just left with ingredients. It's like, Nico is my baby, but he's bad, bad, bad. Hey, Roxy. No. This is not for you guys either. I don't think. I never know exactly what's in these. Like, they tell me, like, oh, this and this is coming, you know, will be delivered today. But, like, do I pay attention? Oh. Only once in a while. Oh, good. Remember how I was just saying about, like, I hate when I use the tape that has the threads in it, you know? Teenagers, right? And teenagers are always hungry. They come home from school, they're you know, like, we needed more Unstoppables. So anyways, teenagers are always hungry, so I try to keep things, listen, I know it's not healthy. This is not one of those channels. Do I prepare healthy things? Yes. Sort of, to a point. But I live in real life land, and real life land is easy mac. So when my kids get home from school or whatever, they can make themselves a little bowl of mac and cheese, tide them over. So then they're not eating all the snacks, you know, instead of feasting on chips, they're, you know, they have something else. Nico, I swear. And we've got a Chef Boyardee variety pack. So, yeah, that's actually a pretty good shipment for the day, because now they've got a fresh batch of chips. And we've got this stuff for them to just like grab when they're hungry, like more hungry than a bag of chips, but like not, but like I don't want them to eat like something real big, you know, because then like dinner, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna let Nico play in that box for a minute. Listen, I understand this is not the lighting's not great, it's not a great shot, but we're gonna roll with it anyways. Don't get me started on the mess that is my back door area.
Okay, so apologies. Looking back on this footage, I probably could have given you a little bit of a better shot than I did, but, you know, can't go back and change that now. So it kind of is what it is. But yeah, I actually recorded, like I said, I recorded this first, and I know I didn't get a video out for you guys last week. Did you think I was gone? I wasn't. I was just really busy that last week. Or leading up to whatever. I couldn't get a video out last week because I was really busy with I had to pull all my old things out of my sack, if you will. If you don't know, I've been
This
oh, I
is our
think I gotta go. I
bin
gotta talk.
for like the food that I was saying. Like, I see that I'm not in the frame. It's fine. The grab and go kind of stuff. So yeah, I can see we still have 2 Velveeta chocolate cheese cups in there, so that's actually surprising and pretty cool. So normally I do get these little cups, but honestly it was such a better deal to just get the box of these, and even though it means that I'm going to have to wash probably 700 bowls, you know, in the end, the better deal's going to win, right? Because in this day and age, everything's really expensive. Oh, there's a cat in a box. Can't throw it in there. All right. Are they all going to fit in here? Can we make them fit? Because I hate to put them up top when I know that hands are going to get them. My husband likes the beefaroni, so maybe I should pull those out and set those aside for him to take it as lunch. Oh my God. Is there only 3? Oh, there's only 3 of everything. Okay, you can go put this back. this is simply just Tylenol from Walmart. Apparently, like, I ordered it with my last. We finally get Walmart delivery here, which has been a godsend, because Walmart's like 20 minutes from my house, and because I live in the middle of nowhere, that's not where the scissors go anymore. So even if you ran into Walmart like real fast, so we'll say a 20-minute trip, it's still like an hour. But it always would take more than an hour, because, like, you know what it's like when you go into Walmart. So plus my daughter has her license now. She was a little behind because of everything with her arm. I'll come down here. And but she drives my car to school now, and she has a job, so sometimes she goes, so the days that she works, she goes straight from school to work, and we haven't gotten her a car yet, so she drives my car, so, like, I'm pretty much stuck during the day. So it's like, and then in a minute, you're just bored. So I lost my train of thought because Roxy interrupted me. So, yeah, so that leaves, like, evenings and weekends, and, you know, that just stinks to have to do, like, those kind of, you know, running on the... Anyways, in a minute, you were just out. So, but yeah, I got onto my Walmart app the one day, and I think I was going to place an order for pickup, which, you know, is what then I would do a lot of the time, because it would save me time. I won't have to go into the store. You can, like, it's nice because you can, like, monitor how much you're spending, you know, and I actually have time to think, because I can't think when I go to the store. So that's what I went to do, and it was like, I got an update that was like, hey, you know, you have Walmart Plus, we deliver to your home address now. And I was like, what? So now I do it all the time. Long, short story, long, as Kim from the WOD says, which is me all the time.
Yeah, so I've been a licensed cosmetologist for 23 years now. Ooh, that makes me sound old. So my daughter wanted her hair dyed, and she has a ton of hair. And so I was doing her hair the one day, and then the next day I also had my own, like, small photography business for a little while. Few years, I can't remember how many years I did that. But so I dug out my camera and took some of her senior pictures. Well, not some, all. Went and took her senior pictures, and then I spent the rest of the week editing her pictures. So there was just no time to edit for you guys, because sometimes, you know, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to be committed to you guys, but I got to put my family first, and we needed to get that done. So that's what I was doing that I didn't get a video out for you last week. But, you know, there's actually going to be a lot of videos coming, because it is nearing the time to start decorating for Christmas. And I actually look back on my old videos, and I started November 1st. So I'm a little bit behind from where I was last year. However, they are coming. I can't, don't, whatever you want to say. I'm not going to just go to a store, and if I want to, you know, pick up things, and, you know, I can't just go drop few $100 like you see some people do, you know, and good for them, seriously. But I'm just cleaning out the fridge. And so I shop around online, look for who's having deals and whatnot. And so then when I finally order the few things, you know, whatever I'm getting decoration wise, I gotta wait for them to come in. So I'm just kind of biding my time. But we're going to be probably doing a big deep clean before we decorate. It's always a great time to do that. And so that's going to be coming, and hopefully, you know, that'll buy time. and that way the stuff can get here so that then we can start decorating, and then at that point I'll be getting you videos out more than once a week. I'd love to get you out more than once a week now, but that doesn't always necessarily work with my life. I'm still trying to figure out how to get things videoed and edited whilst taking care of the craziness that is my life. But, I'm working on it. And I just wanted to say also now that during this clip, I do tell you that, that's all I have for you on this day. And, but you can see at that point that the video is not over. So stick around because I can't remember if it was this day or a different day, but I had the footage of where I made lasagna. So I figured I would throw that in as a nice little, meal thing. I feel like everybody probably knows how to make lasagna, but it gives you something to watch. But yeah, so lots of stuff coming up and planned. It's just, sometimes life gets a little crazy on you.
Light, but that's okay. That's all I've got for today, guys. And basically, because is there more cleaning we could do? Always. But we'll save it for another day. Plus, everybody is being extra bad right now, so we're gonna call it a day. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Oh, if you like the if you like having the cleaning motivation or somebody just to hang out with or just watching the craziness that is my life, yeah, subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.
Okay, so yeah, I'm starting the lasagna here, and you will see I always, when I'm cooking meat in a pan, I always add seasoning to the meat itself, and that way, any chance that you have to add flavor to what you're doing, like add flavor to the meat while it's cooking, I like to do that because it just like, I don't know, I feel like it cooks it into the meat. I don't know if it makes that big of a difference or not, but that's what I always do. I always add seasoning while it is cooking also, not just in the end. Okay, here I'm throwing all the cheese together to make the nice cheese mixture to put on the lasagna. Sometimes I do the cheese separately in layers, and sometimes I mix it together. Now, I know some people, when they mix the cheese and like some Italian seasoning and stuff together, they will add like a couple eggs to this mixture. I'm assuming it's to help everything stick a little better. I don't really know 100% the reasoning behind it, but anybody that knows me knows that like I'm not an egg person. I only eat eggs like by themselves, like a certain way, and most people, yeah. Anyways, so adding eggs to my cheese mixture kind of creeps me out, so I don't, and it turns out just fine. Okay, so I know how, I can make sauce with tomato sauce, tomato paste, and all the seasonings and everything. But I also, a lot of the time, honestly, use the Hunt sauce, but I always add stuff to it. I always jazz it up. We are not a sweet sauce kind of family, so I always add garlic, Italian seasoning, salt, pepper, just all the things to make it taste yummier and not straight from a can. And at this point, I am just making my daughter her own little tiny lasagna because she does not like meat sauce. So I am just making her own little one so she doesn't have to worry about the meat sauce. And that's all I've got for you today, guys. If you like, the motivation, if you just like hanging out with me, if whatever, please give me a like. It really helps my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't done already. Say something down below. And there's lots more videos coming, and I will see you next time, guys. I appreciate every single solitary one of you. Every like, every comment, every subscription. I appreciate them all. And that's all I've got for you today, guys. See you next time. Bye.